Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Actual Play UK. It is a joy to be here with you this evening. I am with 5 incredible performers. We're going to tell a really cool story tonight, set in a world called VAEL. VAEL is an original setting from the Realms of Peril and Glory podcast that myself, Liz, and James hail from. But we are playing the game 13th Age, which is a D20 fantasy TTRPG that you can find at Pelgrane Press, who published the book. It is a wonderful game that if you have played anything like Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition or Pathfinder, you'll find a lot of like similarities in the heart of this game. But enough about that. Right now, I would like to introduce to you the rest of my companions tonight. Starting with, I'm going to go with Shamini.
Yeah.
Oh, no one wants to be picked. Oh no, I have to introduce myself. My name is Shamini. My pronouns are she, her. And I can tell you who I'm playing. I'm playing Budley of the Saltertons.
My lord.
Wait, what am I? I'm a thing. Oh wait.
You're a high elf?
What am I? Yeah, I'm a high elf. Well, let me check my character sheet. Wizard, yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm a finance wizard, so if you need your stocks, your bonds, I don't even know what those words really mean. I did not do my research for the banking bro, but like
You're really outing
your
yourself
guy.
tonight,
Most
Shamini.
banking bros don't do their research, so I think probably
yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
We'll wing it.
Brand.
We'll wing it.
It's fine.
Lou, why don't you go next?
Hi, I am Lou. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing the Warforged fighter. That took me a second. I was like silly
See?
Shamini, forgetting what
No
she's
one
playing.
knows.
But I am playing Shamini's twin sister, but a robot, Twix Alton, and looking forward to it this evening.
Amazing. Fiona.
Hello. My name is Fiona. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am playing Ariadne, who is a halfling barbarian, but who's turned lawyer.
First try.
And so, yes, it's going to be absolutely fine. All the emotions calm. I'm fine. We're fine. We're
all fine.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Liz.
Hi everyone, I'm Liz Campbell. As Zack said, I'm from Realms of Peril and Glory. Today I am playing Orc Rogue and Captain of the Harbor Guard and awkward classmate, Zongroff Growlshack.
I love it.
And both of our pronouns are she, her.
Yes, thank you. I always forget to say my pronouns. My pronouns are he, him. James, you are my partner in crime. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am James Barbarossa. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing all of the NPCs in this world whose pronouns are their own business.
Yeah, best for you to ask them individually.
Exactly right.
So, if anyone was not here last week and did not catch last week's stream, which, come on. Go watch that. It's
now.
really good.
Not now, though.
Oh,
Right
life
now, go
experience.
away.
No, don't go away. Oh,
No, we love you. Come back.
Please come back.
Come back.
It's too late. They closed the tab.
back.
Damn it. Not out the internet.
If you do not come back here right now, I swear to God, I'm turning
Turn
the
the
stream around.
Turning the story right around.
If you were not here last week and do not know what the heck is going on, then I will tell you. I'll tell you all about it. Our 4 players in the metropolitan city of New Harbor found themselves meeting up with their old school friends after much time had passed, each of them remembering a member of their friend group called Priscilla, who something mysterious happened to that made it so that she was not around anymore. They all arrived at an alumni event at their school at the Sunset Academy, where various members of the party were pressured into public speaking by the principal. And it went really well, except for the fact that their old school chum, Priscilla, did tip up, and she did expel some bees from her mouth.
Weird.
That summer.
And float off the ground.
That was odd.
Classic.
Anyone else think that was odd?
Classic Priscilla.
Brilliant character.
bees.
for
I don't
Priscilla.
remember
Always
that,
winning
but
Always doing that.
I think that's just about everything that that people need to know? There's some event in your past that involves the woods that's a bit freaky, and like you're all having memories of those things, but I don't think it's anything to worry about, really. I don't know about you. I think we're gonna do something completely different this session.
Okay. I'm up for that. Yeah.
Or not. I can do whatever.
Oh, well, no, I thought it was a good idea.
So, without any further ado, shall we just jump into things?
Let's do it.
Amazing.
Sounds good.
You all stand in the gymnasium / auditorium of the Sunset Academy. The principal is running about screaming in hysterics as you see your former classmate Priscilla float off the ground and expel a wave of bees from her mouth. They buzz around the room, and you all stand paralyzed in fear as screams start to emanate from the crowd, running every which way. Zongroff, your sibling Zektog, runs towards you and attempts to grab you and pull you out off the stage and out of the auditorium. They, unfortunately, are caught up as these bees begin to swarm around you. And you see your sibling, Zektog, encapsulated in bees as you two are swarmed with buzzing, cacophonous sounds. Each one of you feel insects beginning to coat your bodies as the screams of the crowd erupt in violent wails. And then all in one instant, it's gone. And you feel the insects leave your body. And you hear the night around you.
Zack! Zack-Tog!
Don't worry. I'm here. I'm okay.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I look around. Is everyone here?
Everyone is here. And if you look closely, each of you see a figure crumpled on the floor in front of you. It is Priscilla. Passed out.
Bees. Yo, bees. Cured with the bees. Bees. Big bees.
Are you okay, Budley?
Bees.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bees.
That was, is everyone okay? Okay.
Budley, you good? You don't like bees?
Bees.
Okay. All right.
Zongroff, can you look after Budley? I'm going to have a look and see if Priscilla is okay.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
come with you.
Yeah. Buddy. Yeah, okay.
Bees.
I'm sorry, yeah. They're gone, I think.
Sorry.
I pat Budley.
Twig is going
buddy.
to
It's okay.
very gently kind of almost like creep as much as her big metal body can do, but sort of like go gently, like one step down off the stage, stop, look, take another step.
The stage
look.
moved too.
Oh, you're not on a stage.
Oh, I thought we were on this. Okay.
Oh, no. You take a step and you realize you're outside. And you step onto wet grass.
In that case, I definitely stop. I'm like, what?
And you look
what?
up around you and you see the moon, the stars, and a ring of trees around you. So high that you can't see anything else on the horizon but thick forest.
But everyone else is still here, and Priscilla is still here.
You are all here. Each of you are here. Zektog
everyone
is
else is
here,
gone.
and Priscilla is here. But everyone else is gone. The Sunset Academy has vanished. And you are in the woods.
The bees have gone, right?
Roll me.
Roll for
I don't know
bees.
what I want. I don't know what I
Roll
want.
for
Roll me a
bees.
Constitution check.
I don't know how to do that.
Roll a
And find
d20.
out.
No,
Head around to find
Roll a
out.
flat luck check.
That was a 2 on the die.
It's okay,
Two on the
buddy.
die.
It's
Got that,
okay.
sorry,
They're
bees.
gonna go away.
You still feel. You think that maybe some of the bees might have found their way under your clothes.
Oh, I'm taking my clothes
No,
off.
no.
That's happening.
I release
We're gonna get some Budley fan service.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
Budley
no.
rips off their shirt.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
forced to
Shredded.
remove my clothes and reveal my gym bod. It's not the most impressive gym bod, but I've been trying,
The
alright?
vaguely impressive gym bod of Budley is on display
I go to
momentarily.
the gym a lot. I'm just I'm a wizard. It doesn't really work.
There's your
It
fan
doesn't feel
service
like
actual play UK viewers.
So it's what you've always.
That's all you all wanted.
In your mind.
I'll take off one of my I'll take off both kitten heels actually because they probably will sink into the mud and
Yeah.
hold them up as sort of like a just in case. And
Case of
I'll
bees.
sort of make eyes with Twig. I'll sort of circle round to go on the other side of where Priscilla's laying, just to not encircle,
Flank.
flank.
The next time I step, I do it so slowly because I half expect to change location. I took one step and we went into a forest, and I'm just making sure that me stepping again is not gonna
No, it
warp
does
us
not.
somewhere else.
It was the bees. The
bees
bees brought us
did
here.
bring you here.
I know I sound like I'm just obsessed with bees, but it was the bees.
No, it was
Genuinely,
the
it was
bees.
the bees.
Magic something.
Zongra famously loves magic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to interrupt the getting to Priscilla, which is obviously urgent, but fans of the show might know that I have a magic magnifying glass that lets me see.
I always forget about
When
it
there's
every
magic.
time. Every time you bring it up, I'm like,
so excited
oh
for the
fuck!
I also forget.
And I gave it to you.
Yep, he gave me a toy, and now he regrets it.
I don't.
Classic DM. Can I just look? Is this a real forest, or is this some magic bullshit?
Of course, yeah, you can. Roll me a perception check with your standard advantage that I give you with the monocle.
19.
19. In terms of perceiving magical effects, you know, you had to get in the party in the proper VAEL game. It's like two spellcasters and a half caster, and Zongraf was the only one who had no access to any kind of magic, and yet she was the detective, and it was like, well, she needs something, and now she fucks me with it.
I needed training wheels. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I'm gonna break that monocle one day. No, but you look through the monocle and you do see magical effects kind of about. You see Priscilla clearly has the after effects of some spell that she's cast. You obviously see the orb within Twig, the Vasmagia that is holding Twig soul. You see the you see the rune carving that is embedded into Twig's body is glowing with a magical effect. And you see, it's just for a moment, you see a black tentacle just creeping towards you in the forest, and it's worming its way towards you.
Okay, I think we need to leave. But this, is she okay?
You
Chris?
hear a weak kind of moan from Priscilla.
Priscilla, are you okay? It's Twig. Do you remember me?
Oh my god. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, you're here.
Hi.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah.
Priscilla?
Hey. What? I
thought about bringing you here. I knew you were here, but I thought about bringing you here, and now you're here. What?
Where are we?
We're in the woods. No, we're in the woods.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I suggest we get out of the woods.
No,
All right,
please. You can't leave. You can't leave. I need you all. I need you all. I need your help.
What's happening?
I don't know how long I've been here, but I've been here for a really long time. And there's I can't clear my head. It's like this haze and it won't leave, and it's hungry.
It sounds to me like Priscilla's going to need some medical attention. Get those bees checked out. So yeah, dude, yeah, nice to see you again. We're gonna take you to a nice doctor.
No,
We're just
I
gonna
can't leave.
go
I
for
can't
a
leave. I can't
Let's
leave.
go. We'll
We have to
carry
go.
you.
We
It's
have
good.
to go back.
It's good.
We have to go back. We have to go back.
Pris.
Please, we have to go back.
No,
back
Pris.
to the school for the
No,
reunion
no,
event.
No,
To
it's keeping
the-
me here. It's been keeping me here.
Alumni
To
Day.
the house.
Twig gave a speech.
To the house. We have to go back to the house.
What's in the house? Pris, what
There's
is
fire
in the house?
A house burned down. Yeah.
No.
If that were the
No.
house you were talking about, which I
It's-
barely remember, so
It's been keeping me here, but my head is clear for a bit. Like, it lets me go, and it lets me go and get food, and then I have to come back. But it keeps me here. It keeps me here, and it hurts. It hurts, and I need your help. I knew you were all near here, and I need your help. So I thought about bringing you here, and then you're here, and I need you. I need you. Please don't leave me. I can't leave. I need you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't leave, but you need to be completely. Bless you. You need to be completely honest. We're all very scared. I need you to be completely honest with us, Pris. What is in the house?
I don't know. It's in my head. It's in my head. I don't know.
does it make
there
a
any-
buzzing sound when you open your mouth?
No, it's just hungry.
Can we see anything around Priscilla's head at all? Any head wounds or like? I know you said last time she had like sticks and twigs and
Yeah,
muck.
so
and
she's
stuff.
got a crown of twigs and sticks and detritus in her hair. You don't see any wounds, and Zongroff, with your earlier check, you don't see any kind of like mind control incantation or anything like that. This doesn't. But also at the same time, this is someone who's come to you in quite a bit of distress. Clearly has clearly seen by looking at her years of hardship.
Priscilla, what do you mean you've been in here? We thought you transferred. What are you talking about?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I left. I did leave, and I went home and I told, I tried to help. I told everyone it was just me. I told everyone it was nothing to do with you, and it was okay. It was my, my parents were pretty disappointed in me, but I moved. Like, it was okay. It was right, but it just something kept telling me that I had to come back, and I came back to see what was happening, and then it got in my head, and I have to stay here, and I can't leave, because if I leave, it sends things to get me again, and I just need you. I need all of you. I need my friends. I need my friends.
Wait, are you saying you got expelled, you transferred schools, and then you went back to
Here.
the place where we were that one time before that one match, and this is where you live now?
I have to be here. I have to stay here. I can't leave.
Does the Shadow Man stop you?
It sends things. It sends things to get me.
No, Twig, I told you you were imagining that. There's no shadow people.
What shadow man?
There was no. She
No,
was
no,
just.
no.
She was very little.
Twig. What Shadow Man?
When I came to get you, when you were all in the house and it was burning, and when I went back to get Priscilla, she was under a burning beam or something. I can't remember, but I know that when I'd looked back over my shoulder to pick up her things, there was something there, something dark,
Smoke.
and I've convinced myself that it wasn't there. But Budley convinced me that it wasn't there. But
Smoke
now
inhalation.
Priscilla is here and she can't leave. So
Well, that's
so
also
maybe it was real.
probably maybe there was some toxic things. Look, it was just some old abandoned house. Fumes. There were probably fumes that like.
No.
Budley, be quiet.
Budley, I see it. I see it sometimes. I see it
Sorry.
like it's standing here, just where I can't see it. And then I look and I can't see it, but I feel it. And my brain goes cloudy, and it's like I'm not at the wheel, you know? It's like something else is moving me around and getting me to do things. I don't know how long I've been here. It feels like it feels like it's been years. I don't know how long.
Priscilla, I am sorry. I'm sorry for whatever's going on. We're here now. And we're not gonna leave you.
Good.
We're not gonna leave you, so we might as well, I say looking at the others, we might as well see what's going on. Right?
Right.
Thank you so much. If I try to go, or I try to do something else, or I try to stop it, it just hurts. It hurts me.
Okay, well, we'll stop that. Won't we, guys? We'll stop.
Yeah.
So, what are each of you doing in this moment?
Cross his arms and just keep quiet, slightly grumpily, confusedly. Keep an eye out for bees.
You said there was a house, Priscilla?
The house we all were in. The house that's caught fire.
I dream about it sometimes.
It made me dream about it until it made me build it again. I had to
Built a
build it
house?
with my hands. I had to build it with my hands. I didn't have anything. I had to put it all together. Bit by bit, piece by piece. For years, I had to build it. I had to put everything back how it was, how it was supposed to be, how we should have left it.
I'll tie my kitten heels to my belt. And use them. Or maybe it's time for a housewarming then.
I don't suppose this, house is in that direction. I point to the direction I saw the massive tentacle coming from.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we have to go. We have to go before one of them shows up.
Zongroff, as you point back to where said massive tentacle was, you don't know if maybe you're eyes are just playing tricks on you or you're scared, but where you saw this writhing black tentacle, now you just see wafts of vapor, fog.
I'll extend a hand to help Priscilla on her feet.
You see, as you pull her up, she's not wearing any shoes, and her clothes are soaked through from the rain.
Thanks, Ariadne. You were always a really good friend.
Yeah, well. Here, and I'll take off my cute blazer.
And my kitten heels.
I don't think those will fit, but I offer it the blazer.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't brought you here, but I needed help.
Priscilla, what's this? And I kind of take up the little sash that I've got over my chest and show her the rune.
It was part of the house. It was part of the house. It was the core of the house. It needs it. It needs it.
If it gets it, will it go away?
I don't know. I don't know what'll make it go away. It won't leave.
Well, shall we go to the terrifying house that you built, return this objet, and see what happens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Good reunion, guys. Let's go.
So, as you all march into the woods, can I get a... I'm going to ask for an intelligence check from everyone to navigate. Remember your way.
Modifier or plus level?
Plus level and a relevant background.
Ooh.
I'll only, for those watching... Oh, what is that?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, whoa!
You
Plus
got that like
5.
Google Maps software in your
Yeah, it's
robot
like
body.
wrong button.
Beep boop beep.
The readout appears above from my eyes, mapping everything out in front of me.
Amazing. Can I get everyone else's as well? So we've got the nat 20 from Lou. What else have we got?
Dirty 20.
Plus 5, plus my Harbor Guard background, so I have a 28.
Oh my god, Lou. Shamini, what'd you get?
27.
20. Jesus. And Fiona.
Look, I gave up a cute blazer, so it's only a 12. So by default, the worst. But
Amazing.
You're thinking too much about your blazer. Like it's fair. Like
I think
that's not where your head
Ariadne-
is.
I think with that 12, I think it's pretty evident that Ariadne is not so focused on the navigation as she is on Priscilla. And keeping an eye on Priscilla and making sure Priscilla is okay and as comfortable as she can be. With your dirty 20, Zongroff, you're kind of... You have vague memories. You have vague memories of this place. And as the storm kind of lightens a bit, you see some outcroppings that look familiar. You see a boulder. It's like, I've seen that boulder before. I remember nearly falling and cracking my head open on that boulder as a kid. You didn't. And you keep walking in the direction that you know is correct, and you don't see any more of these kind of illusory things that you've been seeing. Shamini, with a 27, you feel very confident that you know where you're going. And where you're going is very far away. And as you are walking through the woods, you hear a crack of a twig. and your sister's dead. No, so no.
I thought you were going to say Shia LaBeouf as well. I thought you were going to say.
No. Sorry, that was just a joke. I just snap of a twig, you know. But you hear snap of a twig, and you hear kind of this gentle rattling. Could be sticks against trees. It could be wind with the leaves. But to you, it just sounds like breathing.
Like breathing.
And yeah, with a natural 20.
Can't remember the last time I got that 20 in anything.
Well, let's give you some good shit for it. You like Budley. Know that
I do like Budley.
Cute.
no, you like
Cute.
Budley. Finally.
Yeah.
In a similar fashion to Budley, you know that you are far away from where the hut was when it burned down. You ran a long way, and with a lot of adrenaline, with, well, not in your case, but with everyone else's case, much younger knees.
Knees. Natural knees.
Natural knees. It is late. It is very late at night. And there are things in these woods. You remember that from when you were younger. You heard wolves and bears and all different things as you ran through the woods. And it is not safe for you to be walking, drawing attention to yourselves. And now you hear these... It's not a hear, it's a feel. You feel this unease, this kind of tension in this place, like something is watching you. And the more you move towards what you know to be the heart, angrier it's becoming. That's what you know.
It's like it doesn't want us here. But if it doesn't want us here, why can't Priscilla leave? It's cross with us.
I don't know. I don't like it.
It is cross. It's really cross.
Is Zekdog still here?
Zektog is with
Oh,
you.
sorry, I forgot Zekdog.
Zektog is with
Yeah.
I was gonna get them to come speak to you as the scene progressed, but yeah.
Zektog's probably. I mean, so what's the grouping right now? It's Ariadne's with Priscilla, right?
Yeah.
Who else is with Priscilla, and who is separate, or are you all clustered pretty close together?
I think we're all probably pretty clustered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Zektog's probably trying to like get somebody to like peel off and have a chat. Like, it's like, hey, what is any of this?
Where are we?
I think Zektog's probably gonna try and get. I think Zektog's not spoken to Twig really, so I think Zektog's probably gonna try and talk to Twig. 'Cause since Ariadne is pretty busy with Priscilla, and be like, what happened out here? I was pretty young. I didn't really ever hear what happened.
Did Zongroff tell you anything?
Zongroff never really talked about it.
Zongroff doesn't really talk.
That's a whole thing. We can dig into that. That takes a while. That'll take a while to get to the bottom of. But yeah, no, not really.
It's okay. It's sometimes you have a sibling, and it's relationships. Siblings are complicated.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah.
can't picture Zongroff like coming out here and getting into trouble, and like that doesn't seem like her.
I don't know why they came out here, really, because we didn't really talk about it afterwards, but we'd come for a Duelerball game. We had an away game, and we were staying at just outside the place where we were going to play, and I guess Zongroff and Ariadne and Budley snuck out. I wasn't really very cool then, and so I didn't go. I don't think they didn't tell me they'd gone. But later on, Budley rang me, and I've never heard him scared before. He was terrified, and he said that they were in trouble, and he said that they were in this weird, creepy house. And when I got there, and I ran and I ran and ran and ran and I don't think I've ever ran like that before. And when I got there, it was on fire. And I heard Zongroff shouting, and so I knew they were inside. And I opened the door and got them all out, and Priscilla was stuck. And she dropped her speaking stone and this rune, and I picked it up and got everyone out, and then we all got back. And before I left, I saw this. I don't know what it was. I told Budley it was the shadowy man, but it wasn't really shadow, and it definitely wasn't a man. But Budley told me it was just because we were scared and it was dark, so I didn't really think about it. And when we got back, I thought we were all going to be in such trouble. But Priscilla said it was her idea, and that she'd snuck out, and that we'd all come to get her to bring her back. And so she took all the rap for it. And then she moved away, and then we just didn't see her anymore. And I don't understand why she's here again. I think about her sometimes, because when I look in the mirror and I've got this thing, and it's part of me now, this rune. I guess they thought it was some sort of keepsake. When I died, it was in my pocket. I just used to have it in my pocket. And I guess they thought it was some sort of, something important to me. So they put it on me. And they gave me my new body.
Interrupt you, Lou, and ask for a quick charisma check as you're kind of remembering the time between when you were an elf and a Forgeborn.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, that's not great. That is a 13 without a background.
It's about knowing yourself, remembering things.
Okay, I'll probably. I've got a sitting on a secret background.
That would be good.
Ooh.
So that'll make it a 14.
Okay. I think a 14 is not bad at all in this situation. And as you're kind of remembering, again, that fluid space between death and undeath, that dark void where you lost time. And I think you have a flash of a memory from between. You realize now, as you're in the woods, sits directly between your last memory as an elf and your first memory as a Forgeborn. And you remember seeing that figure again. And it's almost like you are in a third person perspective. You can see your body. You're dead on the ground. And just stood above you, just in the corner of your eyes, this haze stood over you, wanting. You felt this hunger, this gnawing sense of consumption. And then a mage paracleric, with the help of some of the heroes of New Harbor, was able to trap your soul in Avasamagia. And the memory's gone.
I think it was there when I died.
What do you mean? It was at the Battle of New Harbor?
Maybe? I don't know. I've it's more like a feeling than a memory, but I feel like it was there between when I was the old me and the now me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, I get that. I don't
Really?
think...
Because I don't.
No, I mean, I don't think that you saw smoke or a shadow. I think you saw something. There's a lot of stuff in this world that we don't know. You know, we've put lights and Vasamagia and protective spells up everywhere, but there's huge parts of this world that we don't understand. I think if you saw something and you feel it, and Priscilla feels it, then I think it's real.
It being... It doesn't matter whether it's real or even what it is, I guess, as long as we help. We have to help.
Yeah, of course we do, and that's what we're doing. I mean, if it helps, you seem pretty cool.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
I haven't been cool before.
Nah, you're pretty cool. You've seen all this really scary stuff, and it's getting in your head, and you're remembering it now, and that must be horrible. But you still, all you care about is helping, right? Like that's pretty cool.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really ever think that I was really gonna do very much, because everybody just thought that Budley was gonna be the one that would do stuff, and that's when I thought that if I was in the Harbor Guard, then I could help other people do stuff, and that would be okay. That would be a good thing to do. That would be a good life. And I like helping people, and I think we have to help Priscilla now, but I don't know how.
Oh, well,
I'm not a magic person.
No, we'll get
Well,
to
I'm
the
a
bottom
magic
of it.
person, just not a magic person.
No, we'll get to the bottom of it. You know, we got a whole group of people here. We'll band together and we'll work it out.
Budley's very smart and magical. Maybe he can work it out.
Budley seems like... Yeah, sure.
Budley,
can probably work it out.
as this conversation is happening, you see like a couple of bees.
Yeah, I'm sure you can probably get to the bottom of it. He seems pretty smart.
Ariadne, what, if any, conversation are you having with Priscilla as you're walking?
So I think ultimately it's silent for the beginning, at least. And Ariadne doesn't look at Pris at all. Like, every so often, maybe an odd glance just to make sure she's walking okay. And then she'll say it loud enough. She doesn't really care about people overhearing, per se. Pris, I've been wondering, why did you do it? Why did you say it was you that went out by yourself.
Well, I mean, you all seemed like you were, you were going places, You were this team, right? Like, kind of we were a team, but like you guys were really a team, And I didn't want you guys to, I didn't want you guys to get, focused in on and torn apart, I wanted you guys to stay this, you were like a family. I wanted to keep you guys like a family, And I didn't want them to take you and ruin all your lives, and I knew, we'd all get probably kicked out of school and we'd all have to go different places, so I just thought, if I can just do that, then you guys can all stay together, and you can graduate together, and you can all stick out for each other, right? And now you're all here, and you're all here together to help, and I knew that if I could keep you together, that it would be all right.
Chris, I sent you so many letters saying I was sorry, that it was me that forced us to go out, that I dared everyone, and you never responded. And I thought it was because you hated us. I thought it was because you hated me. And I blamed myself for so long, being the one to just have a bit of fun and dare the whole team to go out into the night, and then I felt so guilty.
So sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just thinking about you guys and you in pain and you blaming yourself when that's not what I wanted. That's the opposite of what I wanted.
But you've been in pain. And I'm... We'll get you out of this. I know, well, not fully, but I can empathize with the busyness, the thoughts. I had to do a lot, and each day is difficult, and I don't think it's anywhere as near as difficult of what you've gone through, but I wish you'd said something, Chris.
I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to tell you. I wanted you to think that I was okay and that I was gone, and that you didn't have to think about me anymore, and like you guys could move on, I'm sorry.
No, it's enough. Let's go.
Zahn, while that conversation is happening, what are you doing? Are you speaking to anyone? Are you doing anything, or are you just marching?
Pretending like I can't hear.
ahead?
But I mean, not like, but
Yeah.
like we
Giving them the
we all
moment.
went through this. Yeah, trying to give them privacy, but like I can hear this, and I think I have that guilt too. I think Zongroff feels awful for Priscilla, for Ariadne, for Twig, even for Budley, who's having a bad time there with the beats. But like, Budley's doing his own thing. But and obviously we didn't stay together as a group.
No.
I didn't write letters to Priscilla. I didn't even keep up with Ariadne to know this was going on. Don't think Zongra's ever been a very good friend.
Oh no.
God.
Therapy hour on
Are you attempting to conceal any of those thoughts from your face?
I think they're busy, so not really, but I mean, I'm not jumping into the conversations.
I think Zack kind of, you realize, spots you and kind of pulls you.
Keep getting
to
your
the
hair, Zack. Sorry.
So it looks like you got yourself in a little bit of trouble there, Zon.
It's a very long time ago.
Yeah, must have been, because I mean, going out into the woods and like, you know, doing stuff like that's not. I don't think of you, and I don't think of that when I think of you.
Zack, do you tell me everything about your life?
I guess not. No.
You still love me though, right?
Of course I love you. That's not up. Is that up for debate?
No.
Right. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. It's just,
How are you doing?
yeah. It just feels like the rest of you guys, you know, you and everyone else in the family, you're all these big, perfect kind of people, and you know who you are, and you know what you do, and you know, and Mom really is trying to make me this perfect shiny person like you guys, and it's
Zack,
just kind
do
of,
you think I'm perfect?
well, I mean,
Do you
yeah,
think
to be
Mom's
honest,
perfect?
Mom is not perfect. That's definitely true. But like, I mean, yeah, I think you're amazing.
We can be amazing and we're not perfect.
Yeah, I mean, definitely coming out here and seeing that, you know, you got into some pretty crazy stuff. You know, it's this side of you I've not seen before, and it makes me happy to see that, even though it was, I mean, no, obviously it was horrible.
Yeah,
But-
it was really bad.
But you know, I mean, you lived, right? And you know these people, like these are some people you know, right? And some friends that you've had, and
Yeah, and you know, look, Zack, I'll explain anything you want. If you think you can be amazing and not perfect too.
yeah,
And if you need to go on a boat or a ship, a ship,
it's a new harbor.
Or
It's
whatever.
A new harbor. It's an
Imperial-
Imperial
yeah.
Commonwealth freighter.
if you feel you need to go on a
It's
ship.
a job, like it's actually a career.
And
Yeah, people
I
not
support
a boat.
you. But
Just kidding.
please don't go because you think that we're asking something more of you than you can give, because we love you. And I think you're pretty amazing anyway. So
Thank you.
just think about it. And tell Mom I told you to think about it.
Okay. Tell Mom.
It'd be super great.
I'll tell her that we talked about it, yeah. And then, okay, great. We had a great talk. We talked all about careers and
And don't tell her I took you to a haunted wood or something.
this one's just between us, because this is too cool. This is too cool for Mom.
Budley, throughout all this, is there anything that you want to be doing? You can't just be being frightened of bees. That's a legitimate choice.
That's okay.
That's okay, but I want to give you an opportunity if there's something you want to do. Oh,
You're
Shamini,
muted.
you are muted.
Budley is being frightened of bees and just slightly grumpy and slightly like he wanted control of this situation just a little bit, and it was just like, whoosh, and everyone's going along with it, and he's just like, fine. And Twig told me to shut up, and that's fine. It's totally fine.
Twig has not stopped feeling bad about that.
It's fine, but, I could just
Just trying to find a good.
Oh no, it's her house and made me build it. Oh yeah, sure, we're going along with that, are we? Sure, yeah, great, fine.
Budley, how you doing, pal?
Yeah, you good or?
Are you going along with like Priscilla's not well. She's been living in the woods.
I think
She wants us to go to her house that she built. This. We think this is sensible, do we?
I mean, I think we all think we should probably help Priscilla. But, want to make sure you're okay.
Did you see that? Did you see her mouth open?
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay, cool.
Magic is awful.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again, because this is very concerning. I just think,
Can I start to walk Budley while he's explaining?
Sometimes you have a wild night and you go out and you're like, whoa, wild night. Oh, it's a house on fire. Oh, it was a shed. It's a shed. And I just think people should be allowed to have, crazy nights in their youth. Is that so bad? Bit of a wild time? God, it's when a bit, but these things happen. People got expelled. It's stories. It's fun stories. Doesn't have to come back and be a whole big thing. It's just.
Budley.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
You have to make it your whole personality.
No. You have to vomit bees about it.
God damn.
Wow.
Credits.
Priscilla's just being fucking roasted.
This has been VAEL.
Yeah, that's how we're ending the story today. Thanks for watching. As you are walking, having this conversation and saying you don't have to vomit bees about every inconvenience in your goddamn life, you all feel
Getting
as
on
you
a
are-
t-shirt.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, new merch on the Actual Play UK store.
Yeah.
Get it now. There's not an Actual Play UK store
Yet.
yet.
Come on, John, get on it.
John does so
we
much.
put on a-
John does not need more jobs.
Delegate, John.
You all feel this wave of anxiety and fear as you feel yourself stepping closer to this thing. And it's at that point you hear like even the woods are starting to go quiet. Clearly whatever is here, the animals know you shouldn't go too far beyond this point. You find yourself stepping over the threshold.
Hey, I think Butley's right. Butley, I think you're right.
You do?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is probably I think it's probably nothing. I think I've just been living in the woods for like a really long time. And I think, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. And I think maybe all of you should go. I think maybe you should go. I think you should go back and you can finish the I shouldn't have brought you here. Because there's nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing. It's just memories and nightmares. And you should go. You should go.
Memories? It's a reunion. I'm gonna open the door.
You have not arrived at the
Oh, sorry. No, we're gonna think.
If you had arrived at the
Sorry,
hut, it would
buddy.
have been a lot more grand than that. I'm sorry to know, but no.
I thought we were at the hut.
and-
Sorry.
No, and also-
You gotta go. You should go. You should go. You should leave. I don't want you
You
here.
should come to the alumni reunion
no,
of it, Priscilla. You
no.
don't live in the woods.
I don't want to come
Priscilla,
with you.
No, you don't. No,
I don't
you
want to come with you. You
Priscilla,
all,
no.
you all left. You all left, and you all let.
No,
You all
dude,
let me
dude,
take the.
no,
take the
you
rat,
you took the rat.
and-
We didn't
Yep.
agree on that beforehand.
Well,
you decided
know-
to, and that was cool of you, Priscilla. That was cool. We all
Right.
didn't we all think that was pretty cool?
Well, then do me a favor and leave and just leave. You can just go. I'll
Chris,
stay here.
what
That
is
would
it?
not be cool.
I'm gonna look around, see if I can see anything that has done this change in.
Yeah,
this.
roll me a perception check. In fact,
I don't want to roll.
your
I might
dealer's
see
choice.
things. No,
Dealer's
see
choice for
things.
everyone. If you want to roll it right now,
Oh.
you can do me perception to investigate what is physically around you, or you can do a charisma check to investigate Priscilla and her motivations.
Oh.
Perception be
Wisdom. Sorry, I always say perception
Wisdom.
because
Yeah,
that's
I
the
don't know.
Dungeons
I was
and
also going-
Dragons in my head. Perception is wisdom.
I think I was
That's all the things.
Plus all the things
I-
and
yeah,
the
looking
background
at-
of your choice.
looking at Chris. Oh god damn it!
Fiona. Oh,
This stupid dice.
Charisma 28.
whoa!
well, I don't think I can get 28.
I've got 22.
Oh, actually,
That
On
was
charisma,
on
not
on-
bad.
perception on
With-
looking.
Oh no, I did the road. 21 on charisma.
21.
23 on perception.
Okay, and Fiona.
Right. Okay. So I rolled a 3, plus 4, 7, and then all the emotions plus 2. So it's still a 9.
9.
But that's it. By
And
default,
you
still
rolled
the worst.
wisdom or charisma.
Charisma.
Good. You're gonna go last. I normally put the lowest first.
Woohoo!
What does this mean?
Bad stuff. Bees.
With the perception from Lou. Obviously, you get everything that I've previously described. The woods has gone quiet. But in that quietness, something is there. There are things pursuing you. Small things. You listen closely. One very large thing. And you didn't hear them before because they're incredibly silent. But as the forest fades, with your computational hearing, you can detect it. And with a 28 and 21, James, could you tell me a bit about why Priscilla has suddenly changed her mind?
I think Priscilla had a conversation with Ariadne about where she realized Ariadne was really hurt. And I think Priscilla doesn't want to lead these guys to another place where they're all gonna get hurt.
And with a 9, all you see on Priscilla's face, Ariadne, is betrayal. And that makes you fucking furious.
What? You guys don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. You know, I've been thinking about it, and I thought that if I did that, you guys would all stay friends. But you know, not one of you has even looked each other in the eye. You haven't even talked. Even the twins don't look at each other anymore. So why are you here? Just go. Just leave. You don't want to be here. You don't need to be here. All right? I shouldn't have wished for you guys to be here. So why don't you just go? Why don't you just leave? Because that's what you guys do, right? Is you leave each other. You leave each other and you leave me, right? So just leave. So why don't you just leave?
actually, Twig and I do talk, and I'll have you know, Twig is a hero who saved a whole person's life. And she's going to save you, whether you want her to or not, because that's just the kind of brave, heroic, awesome, badass person she is.
We don't have to go into it. It's not relevant. It's not relevant to what we're doing now. We should focus on what we're doing now.
Yeah, saving Priscilla. Focus on that.
Yeah. Saving Priscilla.
That's what I'm doing. I was focusing on that, Twig. That's what I was.
Your brother's proud of
I was
you.
picking you up so you could focus on that. Like, I was doing that.
Yeah. You know.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset. I didn't mean to upset you, and I didn't mean to tell you to be quiet
No,
earlier.
you're not focusing now. Well, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, look, we don't need to bicker, okay? Look, it doesn't.
focusing.
So we haven't spoken to each other in like a while. It's it happens. Life happens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we're here now, and we're here now, and we're here now. So we might as well, do what we can. I'm sorry, Priscilla.
I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to leave. I want you to go. Ariadne, what do you think about all this, huh?
Can't fucking believe it.
Right. So you should leave, right? So you should go.
Unbelievable.
Then go, right? Then leave.
Look, look. Hey,
This
it's okay.
was all a mistake. I've just been getting weird. Right?
You brought us here. We are trying to help, okay?
Well, I don't need your help.
You shouldn't have opened your mouth and sprayed bees everywhere, should you?
Okay.
I've had enough of this, and I'm going to carry on walking towards where I think the house is.
Amazing.
I
Ariadne
will
goes.
follow. Yeah, let's have
Yeah.
a look at this.
Well, she's
house
not
then.
going alone.
Love a
McGraw,
house.
Budley,
Love 'em.
Twig. Zack will
Home built
go.
house.
Priscilla, we're going.
It wants to kill you. It's hungry. It wants to kill you.
You'd be staggered of the number of things that want to kill me.
Okay, I brought you here because it told me to bring you here.
And here we are.
It told me to bring you here because it wants to hurt you. It wants to kill you, and I did it. I did it, and that's what I did. So please leave.
Are you coming with us if we leave? Doesn't sound like a yes.
I can't.
Well, then I guess we're going, right?
We
Everybody,
split up before. We're not gonna do it again.
look, you're right. We're not friends now. We don't hang out. We're not still the same little group that we were back then. Maybe we're not friends, but we were a team, and we can do that again.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought you here. And I'm sorry that I didn't tell you anything, and I'm sorry that I didn't send you any letters, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe if I'd done it, maybe if I'd done it, you would have all stayed friends.
I don't think that's how these things work.
Ariadne, have you left?
Oh yeah, I've been marching this whole time, and if anything, at this point, I'll shout incredibly loudly. Come on then! It was my fault! It was me! I dare you to take me!
Oh, no.
Budley was also marching after him. Ariadne's like quite a lot faster, and
Yeah.
he's like, I'm marching to.
Not wearing
actually,
the not wearing the kitten heels at this point, but
No.
just like has to stop for a little rest.
Okay,
Twig. You know how there were some things pursuing you?
Yeah.
You don't hear them anymore.
So, you know, I had that feeling that there was stuff around, and it was a feeling that I've got a lot, It's gone now. And normally something not being there was a good thing. I don't know if this is a good thing.
Ariadne,
Mm-hmm.
as you emerge into a clearing, you see just layered in carcasses, antlers, skeletons of animals is a hut. And you watch as stepping out of the woods next to you is an enormous. I don't even know if you have the words to understand what it is. An absolutely gargantuan mass of darkness and bone and detritus looms over you. And that's where we're going to take our break. And we'll see you all in about like 5 or 10 minutes.
And about.
We'll see.
What's in
Maybe
the
you
dark
won't see Ariadne, I don't know.
No, I think it'll just be a blank screen. KO.
Oh dang. Oh dang.
Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Actual Play UK. It's a joy to be here. If you were not here at the beginning of the last stream or didn't watch any of the other half, I'll just do a quick recap of what's going on. So, our characters have found themselves in a spooky little wood. It's really unfortunate. They were transported here by a swarm of bees. But that word vomited out by Priscilla, their old school friend who they're reconnecting with now, and you know it's not going well. And what was the darling phrase that was coined in the first half?
You don't have
Don't
to
have to
vomit
vomit
bees
bees
about it.
Yeah, you don't have to vomit bees about it. And yet here we are. Ariadne carved ahead in a blind rage, and last we saw her was being loomed over outside of this grotesque hut built of wood and bone and sinew with different animal parts.
Don't forget the detritus.
And the detritus.
So
I
much
love
detritus.
I love the word detritus. I don't know if you can
pretty good.
tell. Mostly because of the character Detritus from Discworld. Anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good troll name.
Yeah. We will journey back now. Ariadne, we're going to leave you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you, as you are bickering in the woods, hear Ariadne scream, and that scream is quickly cut off.
I run.
The rest of you follow?
I follow straight away. Yeah.
Yeah. You all pelt towards Ariadne's scream, and you witness the same thing she saw. This grotesque hut covered in horrific parts. But no Ariadne, and no great creature that I described.
Ariadne?
Nothing.
Ariadne!
Have
Does
the
anyone
others-
see where she went?
She said she was going to go look at the house. She's probably gone in there. And he will
God,
look slightly apprehensively
Is Priscilla with us?
at the building.
Is Priscilla? That's a good question for James. Do you think Priscilla is still with them?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think Priscilla is still with you.
So Budley and Zack have kind of come up behind Zongroff and I.
Yeah.
Okay. Ariadne's scream. We'll find Ariadne, then we'll find Priscilla. Then, okay, just... God, what is this place?
We should patrol. That's we can do that. We can look around and scope out, make sure we can see each other, and look around. That's what we do. We can patrol.
That's cool guardship. Yeah. Yeah, totes. Yeah, I could do that too. Sounds
Okay.
easy. Walking up and down.
Okay, yes, no, you're right. Can we take a look around this place
course you
before
can.
going in?
Just avoiding going in.
What if I didn't go in?
Let's just go home. We turn around, we walk home. It's good times. We have a lovely rest of the reunion. It's champagne.
Yeah. I'll take...
Doesn't want to be burned by saying I go in for a second time.
Yeah.
I can go in and then not go in.
You are not at the hut.
You were so confident before.
It just keeps moving out of reach, like teleporting half a mile away.
Yes, you can absolutely roll me a perception
I mean,
check.
when I say look out, like,
Yeah,
can we
scope
see
out the place.
footsteps or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
little hobbit feet somewhere
course.
that Ariadne might have been?
Hobbit feet.
Sorry,
Halfling feet.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry,
We
estate
are
of
not ready
Tolkien.
to be sued by the
I'm
Tolkien
so
estate today.
sorry.
It'll be much easier to distinguish her footsteps if she was still wearing kitten heels, is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Maybe you'll find them. Who knows?
Oh no!
Maybe with a foot still in one of them, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes, please do roll me a perception check, and anyone else who is present may also do so if they would like.
Oh yeah, what as well?
Oh, what can it be?
Zon?
27.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Zon.
All I do is
Oh.
perceive.
All you do is
21.
27 and a 21. Okay.
Guards.
The first thing that you see, Twig, is you followed Ariadne's footsteps. These little halfling feet.
Don't sue me.
These little halfling feet trotting up the muddy path. You then see that the feet stop. There is a deep depression where clearly Ariadne stopped and didn't just keep walking. And they stop. Zongroff, you see drag marks further up along. As clearly something or someone was dragged into the hut.
Well, it looks like we're going in the hut.
It's okay. We've done it before.
Ariadne can handle herself. I mean, she'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta, yes, okay, yes, no, guard, team, Budley, go with your sister, Zack, you're with me. Okay, all right, let's do this.
I'm only good at math.
That's not true, Budley. You know that.
And I was good at Duelerball, but it was a while ago, and it was. Look, I know I'd like insult being a guard as a career choice, but like, I'm not. I just move numbers around like that. That's what I do. I just I'm going to the gym, but it's not. I'm not like gestures at Twig's large, forged body.
You've always been able to do things, and you might not be able to lift stuff, but that's okay, because I can lift much bigger stuff now. I'll help you.
Oh, okay, I just want to be clear, because I know I like talk a big game sometimes. I'll magic mask them. I'll get them with my financial spells. If anyone's, I'll get them. Magic.
Budley, you were always the most irritatingly talented person we had. I would choose you on my team any day. Don't sell yourself short.
Cheers, Zongroff. Ah.
You're the coolest person I know.
Okay, right, I'm gonna punch both of them gently. Right, okay, right.
Bros.
Feelings. Yeah, feelings.
The hand that you punched Twig with might hurt a little bit.
Mistake. That was a mistake. Right, well, I'll just go slightly behind you.
Okay. Come on.
Zongroff, you take the lead?
I guess.
Zongroff, as you push open the door, the smell of the place brings you back. God, what's it been? 10, 15, however many years it's been. You feel like that kid again in that hut. You can almost smell the smoke of the torch that you made to enter this place. It's dark. There's no light in here. And there are some windows covered in grime and dirt and streaming. What little moonlight is there, all you see is the outline of this enormous effigy of antlers and skulls and bird beaks, ribs, all centered around this one empty hole.
Zack, quick
Yes.
question. My Vasamagia, is it completely inside my body? I know Zongroff saw it through her magnifying glass, but can anybody else see it, or is it completely enclosed?
I'm happy for you to make that choice for you.
I just wondered whether I give off any light.
I wouldn't think in your... Well, I have described Pine Silver as having an iPad head. So, I suppose your head would emit some faint electronic light, almost like a phone screen.
Okay, but
But I don't think immediately your Vasamagia is projecting light like you are a torch.
Yeah, it's not like a torch or anything.
Yeah.
It's just, it'd probably just make things look a bit creepier, because it's just a bit of a glow. Great.
What you see below this effigy with this kind of empty hole in the center is just below it a trap door, and the mud that you see Ariadne had been dragged in on goes down underneath the building.
Can I look down at my body, Zack, and see if there is an object that's about the same size as a hole?
You know, Now that you mention it, yeah, it does look like that.
I see Twig. To that age. I don't know if we should give it what it wants.
Yeah, I was torn between using it as a bargaining chip to get Priscilla out, but also if it's a baddie, then you probably don't want to give it something. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think it does anything. But if it's important to it, then it probably shouldn't have it. Also, I'm not sure how you would get it out of me.
You think if you kind of jabbed a knife in there, you could probably pry it out, but it might take some effort.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying that. I'm pretty sure how I'd get how I would get something.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, look, I'm going down that trapdoor.
yeah.
I think, I don't know if you'll let me have this, Zack, but I think there's already shaking his head.
No.
Magnifying glass out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think I need a torch. And I'm just to pull out my police-issued clicky flashlight.
That is an improvement on
Yes.
last time.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
You did. I am remembering right, Zongroff. You like set stuff on fire last time, didn't you? A little bit.
It was an accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an accident.
It's all coming back to me suddenly.
All right.
You all step down.
Open up the open up the trapdoor. Have a little shine.
You
I
open up the
guess.
trap door, and you see there are some wooden steps leading down. And as you kind of shine to look in, you see that there is... Look, it's not a labyrinth. But it's not a labyrinth.
It's labyrinthine.
It is... What you see is this cornucopia of mud and bones and leaves and sticks all meshed together. And it's at this point that from further in below this place, we'll move to Ariadne. Ariadne, you fell unconscious and have awoken in this dark place. You feel as if you're underground. And you see... Again, it's just out of the corner of your eyes. That hazy figure. And you kind of move. And you feel yourself restrained. And you have this... You feel this writhing mass, this tentacle of detritus wrapped around your mouth, preventing you from screaming. What are you doing in that moment as you awaken?
Good question. I am aware of this thing.
You're
perhaps,
aware that there is a presence here.
or feeling that sort of the bubbles of rage starting to come up into the chest and tightness of where I am in the position. I don't want to try and at least get my head around so I can see this creature fully on.
Cool. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You turn and you look and you feel just an intense agony and fear and hunger, almost like you've emaciated in a matter of moments. You don't see a man. You don't see a creature. You just see darkness. Like something is watching you. This is not a, and you know this instinctually, this is not a being that one can feel and touch with your hands, but you feel them in your mind. It exists just beyond your understanding of the world and your perception of the world. Yeah.
I think being aware of something, having possibly like a probe, a route around in here, I don't like that at all. So I think it just starts to come up. I start to breathe really heavily, and I will try to go into a rage.
Oh, yes, please. So, rules around rage in 13th age. Zack needs to remember.
Look at that.
You've
I've
already
done a
broken the
feature.
A game mechanic. How does it work, Fiona? Tell me.
It says once per day, use a quick action to start raging. The rage lasts until the end of battle, or in brackets, or around 5 minutes if you decide to rage out or combat for dramatic role-playing effects.
I think you successfully rage in that case.
Okay. Suddenly everything sort of tightens. The muscles get very tight. There's veins sort of popping out slightly. The eyes go wild and bright. And I'm gonna, one would describe a Marvel move of hulking out of whatever is holding me.
Because we just can't get sued by any more properties.
Roll me. We really. Disney is so litigious. Roll me an attack roll. Melee attack.
So this is the thing. If I'm raging, I roll 2d20 to hit. Would you say?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So I'll do that. So it's a strength roll.
Yes.
No, one went on the floor.
Oh God!
Try again. Oh, thank God. Okay, that is strength. That is only a 21, and I'll add +2 from the background of all emotions, so I'll be 23.
Do you get to add? Does your rage allow you to add backgrounds?
Oh, that's a good question. It does not say.
I don't. You don't typically add backgrounds on
Perfect.
your attack rolls.
Then it's just a 21 then.
Regardless, you are successful. Describe to me as you break free of your binds.
Again, it's almost like a cracking motion, perhaps, and eventually just like, and I just pull whatever it is off me, and then I go, why don't you try and pick on someone your own size, and run.
Incredible. You run. And as you run, a figure steps out in front of you, blocking your path. Priscilla is there.
Wearing your blazer.
Where are you running to?
What is this, Pris?
I'm not Priscilla.
You give it back to us right now.
No. No, she's mine.
As this is happening, I would like the rest of you to roll me either an intelligence or a perception check to find your way through here. Depending on how well you all roll, I will allow you to either be there for the first round of combat or for the second round of combat.
I've rolled my second nat 20 of the game.
God damn!
Never rolled 2 in a game before.
Twig will save us.
Okay.
Baby.
With Twig's natural 20.
Chick's inbuilt GPS.
Inbuilt GPS. You
they are.
wind your way.
Yeah, only done twice on the perception checks.
You wind your way through this maze, this awful eldritch maze, and you find yourself just at the center of this place as you see Priscilla ahead of you, back to you, facing Ariadne, and you watch as she is about to strike. I will give you, I don't think this is in the rules, I don't give a fuck. I will give Twig specifically a whole ass turn before the initiative round
That's
begins.
it, sister, yeah.
Before the round begins, in the natural 20, you have an opportunity to act.
Can I see Ariadne?
Yes, just in front of. Basically, it's you, Priscilla, then Ariadne.
Yeah. I knew the order. I was just wondering, does it look like Priscilla is threatening?
Yes,
Ariadne.
Priscilla looks like she is about to strike.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to reach behind me where Budley is. And I'm going to grab hold of his hand and say, I'm not a hero, Budley.
What?
It was an accident.
What?
And then I'm going to run.
And then you run.
I'm going to tackle Priscilla.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you to roll me a melee attack versus Priscilla's physical defense.
Okay, 13th age. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Okay.
All you gotta do is tell me the number.
16 plus 8, 24.
24 is absolutely going to hit Priscilla's PD. Describe to me. Do you want to deal damage with this?
No, I want to try and get her slightly diagonally so that I kind of hit her forward without hitting her into Ariadne.
Oh, incredible. You absolutely, with that big roll, can do that. Are you attempting to pin her?
Yeah, I have a big old body.
I think that's reasonable with that roll as well. Priscilla, you, from behind, are tackled by this enormous metallic figure and wrestled to the ground. Do you have
Yeah.
anything to say?
Am I taking any damage?
No.
Okay, then I don't think that the being would react to being harmed or grabbed verbally. I think the being would just react physically.
Incredible. You see a coldness in Priscilla's face. You know almost instinctually this is not the person that you were with mere minutes ago. And that's where combat's gonna begin. We are at the top of this fucking round. And Twig, you look up and you hear a as you see this huge hulking creature constructed of the underbrush of a forest and the sinew of animals tower over you and is going to attack you. That is going to be... Oh, interesting. Well, I think it'll do it. A 20 versus your physical defense.
Yes, that will hit my physical defense.
Incredible. So...
Oh no, what I expected happened.
Oh no.
Oh no, you took...
You take 30 damage as you are bashed off Priscilla, thrown across the room, and good God, I just realized you're a robot. You can't take the 10 ongoing poison damage you would have received.
Woo!
But you
Yay,
certainly,
robot!
you certainly feel a venom trying to attack you.
Twig! Oh, God.
Well, next up in the round, Ariadne.
Oh, God damn. All right. Well, seeing that Twig went for the old Duelerball move of headlock octopus. I think back to my old days.
Octopus, you mean?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what the fantasy
Headlock.
name generator came up to. I'm gonna go back into it and think about the offensive moves. I'm like, okay. And then I'm gonna do a leaping frog body slam
Incredible. Against
on.
whom?
I'm gonna do it on the I'm Ariadne. On
you
the
are.
Priscilla creature.
The
I
Priscilla
think
creature.
that's what I'm locked eyes with. So
Incredible. Yeah. Roll me. We'll use your melee attack. Are you attempting to deal damage, or are you attempting to do this, normally?
I think at this point, seeing what has happened to Twig, someone who is a hero, someone who's saved people,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of playing games.
Oof.
I mean, you are in a rage.
I'm not fine. That is a 28 total to hit.
28 is absolutely going to hit Priscilla.
Okie dokie. And I'm guessing it's just the melee damage.
Yes, correct.
Super duper. That one fell on the floor.
You got to roll a lot of dice in 13th Age, so we'll interlude. I'll just say to the audience, we rolled initiative ahead of time in the break, just to keep it moving for you folks.
That is a total of 13 basic melee damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Not an unsubstantial amount of damage for Priscilla, though she does not react in your anticipated way.
Funny you should say that. As Priscilla takes damage, as an interrupt action,
Oh yeah,
um,
forgot she could do that.
two barbed, thorny twigs, like, erupt, like, out of her shoulder blades, and she just stabs them into you, and you take
Yep.
13 points of poison damage.
Beginning to think this isn't Priscilla.
This is cheating in Duelerball, by the way.
Oh, well, they don't have poison barbs in Duelerball?
No, they don't.
No.
They got that outlawed in a previous moment. All right, taking it.
Is that the end of your turn?
I think so. I'm definitely not moving away. I think I'm just
Absolutely.
the rage, the emotions have really got to me at this point, and I'm just
Perfect.
tired.
Next up, each of you watch as these two globules separate themselves from the larger beast, and these two chittering constructs of wood and dirt emerge. And they are going to target... Ooh, who are they going to target? I think they're going to attempt to claw Ariadne off of Priscilla. And we're going to roll... Oh, so that is a 24 versus your AC.
That hits.
So, you feel this creature grab you by the back and rip claws down your back, attempting to rip you away. They can't physically move you in this moment, but they are absolutely sundering you, as you are now vulnerable, which means that when creatures attack you, they can crit on an 18 or higher.
Okay.
That is a save ends effect, so you can roll to end that, but there we go.
To know.
Next up is going to be Budley.
Okay. I know how to play this game. Budley is going to
It's okay.
think about how to finance the cash flow and also some long-term liabilities. And he's going to think about all the very complicated magic that he studied in order to become a banking bro and make quite a lot of money. And he's going to channel that at who's the most threatening first to Twig.
There's Priscilla, the one who seems to be the ringleader of this. There is the giant construct that is targeting Twig, your twin.
I'll go with the giant construct.
Mm-hmm.
Then, in that case, and I will yell liquidity and cast what turns into some
Bye!
physical liquid
Yeah.
and flies across and hits the construct. Oh well, mine may hit the construct. I'm casting acid arrow.
Yep.
Generally, cash flow is what you use to fund other things.
Cash flow, yes, that too.
Cash flow is the finance.
Nat 2, did you say?
No, that too. What's my like casting?
You
Do I
should
add
just
anything to it?
see in
Oh,
your.
it's just whatever's there. Okay.
It's the plus, yeah. That's all.
Yeah,
I've,
okay.
I've calculated
You
it for
go
you.
on, thank you. That was really good. That was a 26 versus PD.
Yes, 100% hitting here.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, in that case, oh, I closed the tab. That was not what I meant to do. In that case, I will do. That does 27
Goodness
acid
gracious.
damage with 5 ongoing acid damage. I mean, liquidity damage.
Incredible. You watch. What does it look like as this target is affected?
If you look really closely, there's just like little numbers bouncing around from the acid. There's some formulae. It's like a little spreadsheet in there. But
Twig.
it's transformed.
Twig,
into
you see
power.
as your brother defends you. And is that the end of your turn, Shamini?
God knows, yeah, sure.
Why not? The
Lots of spells,
second
so, yeah, probably.
chittering construct, having seen you do that, is going to
Smash.
reach for you.
It's financial wizardry.
Could you
You can
tell
make a lot of
me?
money.
Could you tell me, Shamini,
Yeah.
how you rebuke this construct as it rolls a natural 1?
Yeah!
That's
I-
numbers.
I realise. Oh God, I gotta use the skills I have. You know,
Yeah.
I've been going to the gym, and it doesn't help. Right? I'm a wizard. It's, you know, you can't fight your nature. I just
Nope.
think about when like someone's coming round the office trying to collect money for someone's birthday, and how you got to like dodge out of the way, and like, duck into a meeting room. Oh, I'm on an important call. I'm a speaking stone, and I channel that, and I dodge.
You dodge and you see that it is impaled on its own claws as it takes the damage that its
poor
attack
thing.
would have dealt otherwise.
That's sad for it. That's awkward.
Well, that's fine. Zongroff, welcome to the
Hi.
battle.
Okay. Ariadne looks like she's in trouble.
Yeah. Ariadne's staggered. And vulnerable.
Well, shan't be having none of that. I'm going to go for the construct that is trying to claw at her back.
Okay.
And I'm going to go double strike, flanking, etc. That's not great. 19 to hit.
19 to hit the... Yeah, that is
Yeah.
going to hit.
Oh, baby. All right.
You said it with an air of like, ooh, this could be on the line. And it was.
11 on the die, yeah. 20 damage.
Goodness. Tell me what it looks like.
What it looks like is actually a pretty well rehearsed move. Ariadne, quite small, going for the lower half, and Zongroff, quite tall, going from the top. It is, to the memory of Pip Gladwin, a move not dissimilar to the things that Zongroff does when she fights with Tor Brennan.
Yeah,
And I think for a moment you kind of see where she learnt that.
yeah.
And Yeah, it's familiar. It's a familiar move as Zongroff takes out her sticks and just tries to hit this thing off of Ariadne.
Incredible. You deal an incredible amount of damage, but are unable to lift it successfully. But it is damaged. Priscilla,
Yo.
you are, well, I don't know if you are, but the body of Priscilla is underneath Ariadne.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
Just gonna roll a d20. Just see what happens.
Okay.
Cool.
Cuckoo.
And now I'm going to roll a second d20 against a nearby enemy.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit against the physical defense of the construct that is clawing at Ariadne?
An 18?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Against
it
physical
does.
defense.
Yes, it does.
Then Ariadne... Priscilla pulls out this colossal claw of, like, bones and twigs, and it sparks and sets ablaze, and Ariadne is going to use... Priscilla is going to use Claw of Fire, not on Ariadne, on the construct. And is going to deal... let's just roll 3d8 at a time. 8 plus 7 plus 3, so 18 points of fire damage.
Whoa.
Oh no, plus 5. What did I say? 18? So
18?
23 points of fire damage. As she's just going to attempt to claw the feet out from under the construct that Zongroff is also wailing on.
Well, let me tell you something that you just did, James.
I know I did. I'm looking at your...
They are, well, I don't know if you know this, but these monsters are made of wood.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
vulnerable
Yeah.
to fire damage.
Yeah. I played Pokemon.
How do you want to do this?
Just
To
going
be Matt
to...
Mercer for a minute.
Just going to one claw, sweep, grab the leg, pull it down onto its back, and pull it in closer, and second claw, reach into... just rip it apart into a mass of burning twigs.
Incredible.
People need to stop saying twigs.
Look,
It's
the game
fine.
has a lot of
Sorry.
Polish themes. I don't know what you want me to
Sorry,
do.
into a mass of kindling.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you, James.
That's the name of their cousin.
Incredible move. Is that the end of Priscilla's turn, or does she want to say anything? Does she want to move?
I think... I don't know what... I think Priscilla is probably just going to scream.
Scream normal scream or scream bees?
Scream normal scream. Probably not going to scream bees right
Good.
now.
Recharges B power.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the B
Yeah,
power is a recharge spell.
I think she's just gonna scream.
Very fair. Well, out of the frying pan into the fire, James,
Yeah,
because Zektog's up.
it is Zack.
Oh god, I keep forgetting Zektok is here!
I didn't realize those two rolled initiative right next to each other. Brilliant.
They did.
Zachary?
Yes.
Sorry, I distinctly remember Zektog rolling an 8 in initiative and
No.
Squig rolling a 9.
Is that how it went? I thought you rolled an 8 and Zach rolled a 9.
It doesn't
here
matter.
now.
It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
That's
yeah.
fine. Then in that
It's Zektog's
case...
turn. It's Zektog's
Swap
turn.
them, swap them, swap
No.
Sounds good to me.
We shall swap them.
No,
that sounds
it's
good. That
okay.
gives James time to prepare, actually. Twig, it's your turn.
People will watch this back and see how wrong I was.
No.
Gone
we
back to
believe
being a
you. We
dickhead like I
believe
was
you.
before stream. Okay, I am going to... Oh, I can't decide whether I want to try and hit the construct that's attacking Budley or get the big boy. Let's... I mean, the big boy's probably more of a direct threat. I trust Budley to...
I mean, the big boy's right near you as well. It's
Yeah. I trust Budley's got the little construct handled. So, yeah. Okay, so I will go and try and attack the big construct.
nice.
Nice work.
Okay, so that is a dirty synthetic 20
Yeah.
Against the big one
against the big one
for a melee attack.
for a melee attack.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Okay, so in that case, I will use my strong guard. I've been literally just reading my character sheet over and over again. I was like, I need to know what my powers are. Right, so I will use my because I've missed, I will use my strong guard, and I will give Budley +2 AC until the start of my next turn,
Amazing. That's really
until he is not next to me or near me.
How near? Are we
Some
near?
good twin
Okay.
shit.
It says nearby, so
Yeah,
You
that's how
can-
nearby we're.
You are all reasonably nearby each
We're in a very
Yeah.
small tunnel.
other. Incredible. Is that the end of your turn? Would you like to move or anything?
I'll position myself so that I am in a guard position in front of Budley, so that the big one would have to move through me to get to him.
Perfect. Thank you very much. It is now Zektog's turn.
Cool. So remind me how quick actions work. Is a main action and a quick action?
Yeah, main action, quick action, movement, just like D&D.
Zektog, they are going to run up to Ariadne, who's pretty clawed up, and be like, all right, here's something I learned from my brother. And is going to pop a Cure Wounds
Oh, you clever.
on Ariadne. So Ariadne, I'd like you to roll to use a free recovery and heal some damage.
You roll that and you let us know what you've done. Is that...
No, I've got some other stuff.
I was gonna
Don't-
say, I
Don't
thought you
you
had some other
interrupt
stuff.
me. Don't you interrupt me.
Don't you dare.
This is the...
What are you doing with the rest of your turn? We'll go back to Ariadne at the end.
Well, I think... Are there any monsters in an immediate vicinity?
Yeah. There's the large construct and the smaller construct.
I think
And
Zektog
Priscilla,
is...
if you can't. Priscilla's a monster.
I
That's
think
up to you.
Zektog's gonna take aim at the larger construct and is gonna pull out a Duelerball bat and
I got one of them too.
take a swing at the big one, and is going to, as a free action, utilize Lethal Hunter to expand the crit range against that monster by Zektog by 2 for the rest of the battle.
Heck yeah.
Oh god. 15 plus 8, 23 against AC?
On the large one.
On the large one, that's not going to hit, is it?
23, did you say?
Yeah.
On AC, that absolutely hits.
Oh, excellent. Brilliant. That's what Zektog does with that. And also Ariadne. You are under a save end effect, I believe. You're vulnerable.
I am.
Then you get to roll a save ends because that's how Cure Wounds works.
So if you... How much have you healed by Ariadne?
I healed by about 20 plus or something, so I'm back up to full.
You're back up to full.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And Zektog's gonna help Ariadne up and be like, "Hey, you're pretty strong, right? Just keep taking those hits, yeah?
Will do.
You got this."
Okay. And now for your save ends effect, Ariadne.
Yes.
Roll me a d20 flat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're just looking for an 11 plus.
14.
You clear of that vulnerable effect.
Oh, someone believes in me.
Yeah.
James, sorry, how much damage did you do to the construct with that roll?
That's a good question. I did not roll damage. Let's go. It's 3d6 plus 2.
How exciting. By the way, we're going to be back up at the top
oh
of
my
the round
God.
shortly. So next person on deck is Ariadne.
I rolled 2 6s and a 5, so
That
17.
would be...
17?
Yeah.
Yeah,
17 damage to the large
17
one?
plus
God.
2, so 19 points of damage to the large one.
Goodness gracious me. Wow. Okay. We are back up at the top of the round. The escalation die is 1. For those of you at home who don't know the escalation die is the dice that I hold in my hand that if the fight is escalating, as this one is, the players may add 1 to all of their attack rolls in this round. And it goes up by 1 every round, should I choose to increase it. I am choosing to increase it. Why wouldn't is it 1? And now the forest construct, the large one, will act. And I think is going to attack Bloody Zack, to tell you the truth.
That feels right.
Zack,
Oh yeah.
how do opportunity attacks work in 13th Age? Because it's
Unfortunate-
engaged with me.
Are you engaged with it? Because it attacked you.
And I attacked it.
I don't think it would work like that in this instance. It would need to move out of your affected area, and it's not.
It's just
Okay.
massive. Yeah.
All right.
Reach.
Well, in that case, I will, instead of having an opportunity attack, I will do a skilled intercept.
Okay.
So once per round as a free action, I can roll a normal save to intercept an enemy moving to attack a nearby ally.
That's some goalkeeper
I-
shit. Yes.
Okay.
That's goalkeeper shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For shit. Sorry, did you say a normal save?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a flat d20. You're looking for an 11 plus.
I got an 11.
Incredible. You
So the enemy targets me instead.
great. So that's a 29 versus your mental defense.
Yep, that'll do it.
Great.
Okay, so Zektog's going to use Community Minded as an interruption. And it has
fucking
to-
damn it.
And that creature has to reroll its attack with a -4 penalty.
What is good? It's like a tennis match.
I made that fucking that racial ability.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it again -4 penalty.
The Zektog's a community orc.
Oh, beautiful.
And if someone's taking a hit for them, they're definitely gonna help that.
22.
Oh, we became friends.
21 -4 is 17. 17 versus your mental defense.
Mental defense. Oh, that's a shame. I would have beaten it on all my other defenses. Not mental. I'm a strong person.
You're not wearing a big robot helmet. No.
No, not wearing my tinfoil hat, unfortunately. Ariadne's got it all.
I would like you to tell me what sliver of the worst memory of your life is projected for everyone to see.
I remember coming to in hospital, a laboratory, wherever they infuse infuse Forgeborn. And I remember my parents and Budley standing around my bedside, and they've clearly just been waiting for me to wake up because they knew I was going to, and the whole place has been decorated and with the word hero.
As you see the words hero spread across the room, you take 40 psychic damage.
Cool. I'm glad I've got the most HP of everyone.
Yeah, me too. Goodness gracious. Ariadne, you see all of that happen. And you're up.
I spit on the ground, tiny bit of blood. Looking up, seeing this image that sort of goes for all of us. You go, hey! That's private! And I'm gonna go do the Boulder Fist Spine Buster straight into the creature, and just try and obliterate it with my shoulder because that's a charging move.
Incredible. Okay,
So I'll try
roll
that.
me that melee attack.
Sure. Let me make sure I've got
Love
everything
the
up.
spine buster.
Gotta love it. Okay, no joke, because I'm still in my rage. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The
Roll me double damage.
divergence.
Double the dice.
Oh my word. Okay.
That's like a
Apologies.
turn. That's like a
Rolling.
turn left situation.
Congratulations, you
Yeah.
succeeded. Here's more math.
The sweet golden divergence of fumble. Just
Fumble, the god of the reroll.
fumble the god of rerolls.
Oh my word.
13 plus
This is not ending.
27. 37 damage.
37 damage. You don't kill this thing.
No.
But tell me what it looks like as you bring this thing significantly closer to Doom.
Is if this was an anime film,
Which of course it is.
lots of close-ups, eyes narrow, shoulder, and then it's almost like a let's say a double team. So Ariadne appears here, there, and then straight through the middle like a cutting strike. Appears somehow on the other side of the creature, taking damage. Probably has jumped over all the bits and pieces and
That's
and
so
detritus, and then hero punch landing. Hair everywhere, blouse ripped.
Incredible. I love it.
Now we get the Ariadne fan service.
Yeah, we all needed it. We were all asking for it. We all
gotta
wanted
be
it.
done.
I don't think so, but okay. But that's it. That's my turn.
Incredible. Budley. What are you doing?
Oh god. Right. Dodging out of the way. Who's Twig fighting now? I've got so many hit points.
Well, Twig just had
That's
her
great.
most private,
Oh,
horrible
it's,
memory displayed
yeah.
for everyone to see.
Just-
Probably,
still trying to
it's
work
probably
out why
slightly
that
weird
was-
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still a bit weird. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, what is that? Yeah, worry about that later. Right, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to think about. Oh, I'm going to think about the earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization.
Did you
Google
that?
Mhm.
Did you Google that a bit?
I've got a whole page up. It's Harvard Business School online.
It's all right. I've got my
Financial
wrestling moves
terminology.
names up
In
as
the
well.
time
Yeah.
that we've been
Shamini's
doing
doing a
this
course
stream,
on
Shamini
the
has got
time.
her business degree.
Yeah.
She's got her diploma.
Desperately googling, and then I'm gonna say, check out these capital gains.
Nice.
And cast. I didn't get the gym gains, only the capital gains.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast crescendo, but I have to be at close quarters.
Yeah, you can run up to the
will.
thing and be
Okay, I'll run
in
up
close
to the
quarters.
thing.
That's fine.
One thing. Rolled a 16 versus PD.
Yeah. Here's a fun thing about 13th Age.
Yeah.
We all know the term meets it, beats it.
It's a good term.
That only applies in 13th Age for the players.
Aww.
You have met it.
Yay!
And you've beaten it.
Good guy, 13th age.
That is 19 thunder damage, and it also says the target pops free from you, which I don't know what that means. but I
Well,
quite
that
like
means
it.
you can
Pop
move away
free.
from it.
It's a free disengage.
You free
Oh,
disengage.
right. That's
essentially.
less fun. I like the popping. I
Well,
just
it's because
imagine
you're a
you're
little whiz boy that
It's a
needs
free
to
it's a free
not be
disengage.
in melee range.
It's a
Yeah.
free disengage, but you pop. Well, you
Now,
do
the
it.
noise is really loud.
I run forward. Make a back up to gains. And then,
How much damage did you say you did?
19.
19.
Yes, 19.
Shamini,
Good thing.
how do you do it?
Yes! Capital Bro!
So the spell is called crescendo, and I think is a graph going upwards, just
Line
rising,
go up.
rising
Line go up.
to destruction.
Oh,
Incredible. You watch as this thing melts away, leaving the twigs and the leaves and the different foliage on the ground, and the chittering offspring of it likewise falls to the ground dead. You are all out of combat. You see Priscilla. What is she doing right now, James?
I think Priscilla probably drops to the floor. And is, I would imagine, unconscious.
Priscilla is unconscious as whatever entity was here leaves her for a moment. What are you all doing?
Can I rally, please?
Yes, you may rally.
Yeah, because I'm on 2 hit points.
Yes,
Oh
you
my
may roll a
word.
recovery.
Thank you.
But otherwise, what are you all doing?
Did you see that? Financial wizardry. I'm a hero too. Just with spells. I'm a spell hero. With you know, it's not just good for being disgustingly rich. Like you can fight
You did really good.
things with it. Like
You
Twig.
all did great.
yeah, we're like both heroes, right? Like
Yeah.
check us out, soldiers and siblings. Yeah.
It's like, it's one win and it goes straight to his head.
God, you should see well on the
Let
sports
me
team.
have this.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I was a star on the
be
Duelerball
the
field.
Budley you are meant to be. I think
Yeah.
that's what was the big takeaway.
You hear Priscilla kind of moan as she feels her wounds and starts to stir.
Press, come on, Press, get up. We need to get out of here.
What happened?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're leaving. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
But I can't leave. It always comes and gets me.
If it comes against you, we will be there to stop it. Just come on.
Using maths. Yeah.
Yep. Come on.
Oh, all right.
You pick up Priscilla and you make your way out of this. Yes.
Can I say, pick up Priscilla, and Zongroff is going to pick up one of the smoldering bits of kindling that the
Oh god.
Not again.
that the creature exploded into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have it for a minute.
Can Priscilla walk?
Yeah, I might have
Like,
done a taking.
No,
a
I
leaping
think she
takedown.
needs assistance.
yeah, I can like full on
Yeah,
like baby carry her,
of course.
just scoop her up.
As you climb out of the trapdoor in the hut, Twig, you feel this like rattle in your chest as the rune kind of shakes as you move past the effigy. Would you like to leave it empty? Or would you like to move away? Or move or fill it?
Twig's been since Budley got all excited and said how they were both heroes. Like Twig's been kind of staring at the ground and avoiding Budley's eyes. But I think when that happens, she looks straight at him, and is like, "It wants this back. You're so much smarter than me. Do I give it?"
I look at Zongroff, and then I look down at Zongroff's hand.
Well, if I do it on purpose this time, maybe it goes away. Maybe we have to all see each other again in 10 years. There's worse things.
Twig, I reckon I want to leave it behind us. I want to leave it all behind us.
Ariadne, do you think you could... And she kind of gestures because she's got her hands full of Priscilla. It's kind of sitting at one of her hips, and she looks at Ariadne as the kind of the strongest. Like if she could pry it out.
I sort of. Right. I'm not a doctor. This might hurt, and then rip it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, you think
We all wince.
you think Twig, if
It's
you
okay, I
had
don't feel pain.
if you had nerves, this would kill. Thankfully, you don't.
Like a reverse wax, you know, that sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's free.
I look around to the others, and I go to put it in the vacated space. Leave it there.
You put it.
Yeah.
You feel it kind of sink into place, nestle into the detritus. And you feel an odd sense of release.
Okay. We've swapped now. Chris comes with us. You have your thing. And then just turn and leave.
As you walk back out of the woods that you sprinted out of as children now, in the early hours of the morning, you feel nothing pursuing you. And you feel the weight of whatever it is that you encountered in these woods stay behind you. It is there. And as the day moves on and turns into weeks, you find Priscilla some care that she needs. And can someone tell me where you all meet again after all of this happens?
Budley was really keen on getting a Duelerball recreational team up.
No.
And I imagine most of us did not actually come to play. But we've turned up to the
Yeah.
invite.
There are kits, though.
Throw the ball around, blast a couple of spells, get the old bats out, you know, come on. Just have a bit of a play.
Twig has taken Budley's request so seriously and has had like
No.
custom
The sausages are
Kit
both in
made.
full kit. Yeah.
turns up in like obviously all her old goalie stuff does not fit anymore. So she's had like a full set, probably used her whole month's wages to get a full Duelerball kit made.
Oh, God bless you.
Looking good, Saltertons.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna like put my arm around Twig and be all buddy and just while they're while not looking at Twig, very quietly be like, you were dead. You died. So the fact that, you know, we got you back. So yeah, the important thing. Just happy about that. You're not, you know, because I thought it was a bit, and then anyway, you know, it doesn't matter, whatever heroic accidents, whatever. Yeah. Punch.
Bones!
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Twig goes, ow!
Aw.
You're getting so strong.
Cheers, Twig.
I definitely steal the ball of Budley straight away.
Amazing.
God damn it! I used to be good at this.
Zongroff,
Yeah.
from the side of the pitch, you see your sibling, Zack. Just meet your eye, and you see that they're dressed in their uniform. Of what they're going
Duelerball
to-
bat.
No.
The other one.
Blue and white stripes.
uniform.
Big collar.
Little hat.
Yeah, little hat.
Little shorts.
Of what they will need to wear
Neckerchief.
for their internship on the Imperial Commonwealth trading vessel. And you remember that today's the day that they were meant to ship out. Or they are meant to ship out.
Come to say goodbye.
Yeah, something like that.
Still sure about this?
Yeah, of course I am. I want to see somewhere else other than this city. I want to see other people other than our whole family. I have to have a life, you know? I know all you guys have your lives here. But
Zack, that's fine. You know, we just want to make sure that you're making decisions for good reasons, and if this is what you want, that's fine. You know, be safe, but
Zahn,
oh no, I seen you. I think you can take care of yourself.
Zahn, I want to be free to make decisions for bad reasons. That's life. I saw that side of you, this part of your life where you made a mistake. I don't want to live my life being afraid of making mistakes because I'm worried about that I'm doing something for the wrong reasons.
I think, Zack, we're not the family. We want to know what's going on because we're trying to help, but I just don't know. I think you think sometimes that we think worse of you than we do. We love you. We all love you.
I know, I love all of you guys. I'm always gonna come back.
Well, yeah, we've got so many family gatherings. You can only miss so many. They keep that roster. You know there's a roster.
I know, they keep the roster. Yeah, they keep
Oh, it's the roster.
It's just
Zongroff
that-
is definitely the naughtiest, like, missing out on the column. Yeah.
It's just that on the ship, I don't have speaking stone reception. So I kind of need you to keep reminding Mom that I'm fine. Because I can't do it. Yeah.
Now that is a big aster.
I know.
I just don't know if this kind of emotional labor
Burden.
comes for free.
Yeah, I know.
Or
I know.
maybe
I'm so
there's, you
sorry.
know, like, I'm just saying that there is such a big favor that you owe me down the line.
I know.
And I
know.
am also keeping a tally of that.
Yeah, I know. Could you make sure Isadora's okay? Because we didn't, you know, it was mutual, but it was a little messy, and just want to make sure that get a chance to make it up to her someday.
I will be keeping an eye on her. Don't you worry.
Cool. Not just, you know, 'cause it's polite. It's what's polite to do. It's nothing, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just normal things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just normal things.
All right. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Budley.
Hey, what's this? You're not joining the team?
Ship it out.
Oh man, you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
You do they get it like if you rise up the ranks, if you become captain, you get like a better uniform, or is there any improvement on this at all?
I mean, hey, if you rise up the ranks, do you get a better uniform?
Yeah, like you can afford really good suits, like that's like part of it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. The watches alone, like I don't have a watch. I took it off. We're doing Duelerball, but
as Budley is
very
like
expensive. And if you actually see my jacket,
as Budley's like
showing the
going
labels.
through his like casual wear in his duffel bag to show it off.
Evian water.
Yeah, the equivalent. Yeah, Ariadne. You see Priscilla, and she looks a lot better than she did when you first saw her. Color has come back. Doesn't have all that shit in her hair anymore. And she looks really almost mournfully at you from across the Duelerball pitch. Someone must have told her that the practice was happening when you saw her in the hospital.
Budley.
Budley, probably. Yeah. Would you like to speak to her?
Of course. Does she? Before I do what I'm about to do, does she look well enough to catch a ball?
She does look
Oh,
well
no.
enough to catch
I didn't want
a
to be like,
ball.
think fast.
Yeah, it hits her in the face. Like, yeah. No, she does look well enough to catch a ball.
Yeah, that I would gently, like, sort of throw it to her.
She kind of uneasily, but still manages to catch it.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Well, you can see, and I show like the T-shirts that Budley's got. It says that like Budley's crew or something ridiculous, and then it's
Yeah.
like, on the front it says like sponsored by, and it was whatever
Budcoin.
Budcoin, obviously.
New harbor.
Looks like Bud's getting the team back together. I know.
Hey, you know, I mean, it's been a few years. I've not really got a lot of plates spinning right now, so if you need a striker,
I pull out the kit that is hers. How would we be without our striker? You know?
damn man, that would have been really awkward if I didn't come, right?
I mean, I would have just hold on to it.
Yeah.
I could hold on to so much, so that would have been fine.
Yeah, god damn. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Hey, we don't use the S word here. Okay?
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah, got
I'm
it.
fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Good.
Everything is fine.
Good.
And as you all begin to play the game, are there any final moments that anyone has before we drift away?
When Ariadne is giving Priscilla her uniform, I kind of sidle up. Well, I don't sidle. I mean, I don't think I'm
You're not
capable of sidling. No. Bum, 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 bum. And I say, your fantasy snake score is still unbeaten, and I hand her speaking stone.
You see it's cracked and horrifically outdated.
Hey, I can get that fixed.
I say, I hope you don't mind I changed the background on it. And there's the picture that was in the school hall of our team, and it's her phone background.
Thanks for getting this out of there. You know, this means a lot, and thank you for carrying me out of there. And you're big now. You used to be so little.
it would have been easier if I'd have had these arms back then, but
No,
got
but-
you out anyway.
Yeah, but you did, and all of you got me out of there, and just really glad to be back home with you guys.
And as the game begins, the ball dribbles. Twig, you're in goal, batting it away.
Yeah, go Twig!
You see Budley
Takes up the whole
performs
goal.
like some hand maneuvers.
Oh,
the
yeah.
ball vanishes and reappears.
Classic! Like old times!
Old protection techniques at the goal, and we float away out of the city of New Harbor and just watch as the clouds float by. And I think that's where we're going to end things today. Thank you everyone for being here.
Damn.
Did you all have a good time?
Yeah!
I think that was
So
really,
good.
really lovely. Thank you all for being such fabulous players. So, before I get into all of our wrap up for the evening, please could I just say a quick thank you to everyone on a personal note. This is the last game that I am playing in my current home. After tonight, I am leaving and disassembling everything. I have done the bulk of my actual play career here, and it's very sentimental, and I want to say thank you very much to everyone for being a part of such a lovely game that I got to play here. So thank you. And yeah, I will kick over to all of you, and just could you all please let me know and let the people at home know where you can be found and what wonderful things you do. And I'm gonna throw to Lou first.
Hey, so if you would like to look me up personally, you can find me at I am Lou Fryer on all the socials, or on my, and you can find all those through my link tree if you like. If you want to hear more actual play stuff, I've got several games on Actual Play UK with some of these lovely people before as well. Actually, just Zack. Hoping some more. Hoping some more.
This is me hoping for the
with
future.
some more of these people. But I also have a podcast called Of Dice and Them, which you can listen to on all of your streaming platforms. Or if you are at Dragon Meet next week, you can come and meet us in the podcast zone.
Yeah.
I'll be the person that looks like this, wearing an Of Dice and Them t-shirt. So please come say hi.
Amazing. Fiona, could I get you next, please?
Yeah, sure.
Talking
when
of
I-
Dragon Meet.
Talking of Dragon Meat, but also when I'm not being so cool anime angry person.
So cool. So cool.
My name is Fiona. I run various podcasts and projects there, but I'm mostly known for What Am I Rolling, which is a twice monthly RPG one-shot podcast where we feature lots of different RPG systems, which aren't necessarily the big one. But if you're like, there's only one, Fiona, I'm like, yes, there is. There's the other podcast that you can go listen to that. That's the DM's Book Club. Where we listen to, or when we read about some Dungeons and Dragons and discuss where we might, where we could put it in our role-playing campaigns and how we could make it better. And yeah, I've had an absolutely wonderful time on this show. It's been an absolute pleasure with all of you as usual. And I'm also bursting into tears every so often.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I really, really appreciated it.
Thank you, Fiona. And Shamini.
Yeah, I would love anyone who wants to come check out the campaign that Fiona is currently running for us on RPGeeks at RPGeeks D&D. It's pretty scary and gory.
Well, if you like this game, I think you'd like
Yeah.
that game.
Sure.
Like
less
is a strong
less
word.
emotional, more gore.
Yeah,
That's
I would say
true.
more
That's
scary. Might not be your thing,
Mm.
but we've got a couple of cool mini-series planned for next year. So, come join us for that. They might be less scary. They will be less scary. There's no way they can
Probably,
be
yeah.
as scary as Fiona. So, yeah.
I would like, genuinely, I watched the first episode of Cult Live. It's really good.
You
Please do go
okay?
check it out.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay,
I had a
good,
great time.
okay, good.
I don't think we are.
Now, from the Realms of Peril and Glory crew, please could, Liz, could you let us know where you can be found?
I'm Liz, and yeah, I'm from Realms of Peril and Glory. If you find Zack or James, I'll be just just standing near them. Just
They're
like,
very tall,
just
so you
so-
just look
yeah,
around.
in
you're like,
there,
oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
shadow, like
Yeah.
a sundial. I'm just
Yeah.
hiding there. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Come check me out. Yeah. Don't give the
Amazing.
details. It's fine.
James.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
James Barbarossa. I mean, you know, like Zack says, we're from Realms of Power and Glory. There's so many really, really incredible games with a lot of really incredible people. Many of which have been tier worthy.
True.
Certainly. So, you know, if you want to cry a little bit more, come on over, because we have a great time with
Yeah. With the crying.
With the
with the crying,
tears.
with the weeping.
Emotions.
Pretty good.
Amazing. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Zach, your GM. You can find me on You can find me on all the social media platforms at ZackFG. That's ZackFG. Yeah, we're from Realms of Peril and Glory. We do really fun actual play. A lot of different game systems like this. If you enjoyed the kind of world and how things worked in this place, we have a whole campaign set here, 17 episodes, so it's not a huge commitment of your time, and we've got a few spin-offs and other things, but you know, the bulk of the story is not too long. So if you just kind of want to dip in and try it out, have fun. It's over at Realms of Peril and Glory. It's called VAEL. You can find it. If you want more information, go to realmspod.com.
And you've got a live show next week
Oh,
as well.
Yes, we also
so
have a
you,
live
and
show.
So have you.
Oh, and less important.
We also have a live show at Liminal. We also have a live show at London. No, we also have a live show at Dragon Meet
Hooray!
next week on Saturday, December 2nd at 3:30. So please do come by if you're going to Dragon Meet. Dragon Meet is one of my favorite ever conventions. It's really fun and it's very focused on tabletop. So if you're like, I really love tabletop, but I don't really love comics, so I don't go to Comic-Con or anything like that. Or I don't love anime, so I don't go to Comic-Con. This is the place for you. It's small, it's really cozy, and you get to talk to some of these amazing game designers who wrote these incredible books, and you get to just chat with them at their stalls and maybe buy some of their wares. So please do come out, and then go check out our Liminal London live show at 3:30. And there's plenty of other live shows. I'm sure, you know, they're amazing people. So just come, and it's going to be a great time. And we'll be there. You can say hi. So yes, that's happening. And Actual Play UK, the platform we are on right now, is an amazing collaboration between many different streamers, podcasters that come together and tell really great stories with different game systems. There are some fabulous folks on this platform, and we've got some really cool things coming up. So on November 30th, I believe that's a Thursday, next week, you have a Delta Green stream that's coming. Our own Pip Gladwin from Realms of Power and Glory is in that, so go watch that. December 2nd, I've been told, is Dragon Meet. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Yeah. Then on December 8th, we have Vessen. Vessen is one of my favorite RPGs. Dark
Of Dice
Nordic
and Them's
horror.
Ralph Stickley in that
Oh,
game.
is he?
Oh,
Amazing.
yes. His first appearance on Actual Play UK.
Ralph's great. So, Vessen is a dark Nordic horror game by Free League. Gorgeous game. Beautiful mechanics and just such great gameplay. You want to check that out.
Lovely.
On December 15th, I'm back playing Dark Matter, which
Hooray.
is Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition in space. It's going to be fun. And then on December 21st is more Delta Green. In January, there is going to be part 2 of Vessen and Heart, which is also a game that I'm going to be in along with Fiona.
That's me.
So yeah, come out for those fun things here on Actual Play UK. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider subscribing and doing all the things that you do on Twitch. I don't know Twitch. If you're on YouTube, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please do all the wonderful things that you do. Comment. Tell us what you thought about the game. And tell your friends about this. If you want to spread the word on Actual Play UK and this wonderful collaboration that we have, please let people know that you love it, the great work that's on here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we will see you in another stream in the future. Goodbye.
Bye.